Hey guys, Cosmo Digital Gladiator back again with another video. So today we are going to be talking about affiliate SEO versus client SEO. What's better, what should you do, and why? So this is a question I do get asked a lot. First off, I just want to make sure that you guys understand what I'm talking about here for any of you beginners who are not aware what either or both of these are. So affiliate SEO is basically where you rank sites and you get paid per sale that's made through a link that someone clicks. So you rank the site, you review some products or services, whatever it may be, post a link on your site that when a visitor clicks it, it gets tracked. If they purchase something on the site that you link to, you get a percentage of that. And then with client, that's working with local businesses, with e-commerce businesses, whatever it may be. You're working with another business and you're ranking their site for terms, and they pay you a monthly fee, or they can pay you a percentage of profit, whatever. Usually it's a monthly retainer fee. But let's go into the pros and cons of each. Starting with client, the pros are, first off, you get paid up front. You're getting paid up front. They pay you for the month, and then you start working. So if you're a beginner, this is huge because you don't have to invest any of your own money to rank them. You're using their money to rank them, and then you have money left over, a good chunk of money left over because margins are so high. So if you're charging a decent amount, not like a couple $100, but if you're charging like $1,000 or more, you're making a lot of margin there, and you can use that money to then reinvest and grow your agency, or you can also use that money for whatever you want. Client is more reliable. In terms of affiliate can be very reliable and more reliable than client in certain ways, but client's more reliable in the way that you have a lot of clients. Ideally, like if you have 5 clients, they're all paying you. If you lose one client, that's only one client, you still have 4 more. And also, you may also have them in contracts, so they're locked in for a certain amount of time. But even if they're not locked in, if you properly set expectations with them, you'll tell them that it's going to take 6 months or more potentially to rank them on the first page for some competitive terms. So they're not likely going to be, ending the contract, ending the payments within those first few months. And if they do, then that's just dumb for them because they wasted money, because it obviously does take more than just 1 or 2 months to rank them. And then you can increase your income pretty easily by just getting more clients. Obviously, you need to have a proper strategy in place to get clients. But if you do have something that works, a great client acquisition strategy that works, all you have to do is just double down on it so you can replicate that and get more clients. And then once you have a decent client base, even if you're doing no outreach, if you're getting them results, you're going to get referrals. So you're basically passively increasing your client base at that point. And then lastly, you can bring on, salespeople, project managers to just outsource the workload so you don't have to do everything yourself. And then you can pretty much not have to deal with clients and not even have to do any of the fulfillment if you set things up a certain way. So that's a great pro as well. The cons, because there are cons, are that clients can be demanding. They can have unreasonable expectations, expect page 1 rankings or number 1 rankings within a month or 2, or even less than that if you don't set any expectations with them. They can think crazy things like that because they have no experience with it. So they just think, oh, I hire them and they rank me in a couple days. But obviously that's not the case. They can also take up a bunch of your time, which is a whole other thing. It's also not as passive because of what I just mentioned. Clients can be demanding. You have to rank them for certain things, and you have to look at, not only do you have to rank them organically, you have to rank them in maps as well, in the 3-pack, and you have to make sure that Google My Business is optimized, all of that, opposed to with affiliate, it's just organic. Obviously there are elements that go into that, but it's just organic. You don't have to worry about maps. Third, they can miss payments. Clients miss payments, then there's a whole headache of if it's in the middle of the campaign, it kind of pauses things, because at least we don't work when a client misses payments, and you shouldn't either. I wouldn't recommend that. If a client misses a payment, stop the work, email them, say, hey, what's going on here? You guys missed the payment, you missed the invoice right here. Better yet, if you set them on automatic payments and you have their credit card information or their PayPal, you have it set up through PayPal, whatever it may be, but if you have it on automatic, then the only reason they would miss the payment is if they cancel it themselves or the credit card expires. But usually if you set it up right, you can also kind of mitigate that to a certain degree, which is nice. And then lastly, though, you do have to talk to people. So a lot of SEOs, they get into it because it's like something they can do, whenever they want. They can travel the world and stuff. They don't have to have any worries of speaking with people. But with client, there is that where you do need to speak to clients occasionally. Obviously, like I mentioned in the pros section, you can mitigate that by getting some salespeople and sales managers that will talk to the clients, and they can take that part of things. Or you can also tell the clients, like, hey, I travel a lot, just email me if you need to call. We'll schedule that as well, but make sure to schedule it through email first. So you can also mitigate pretty much most of the cons, except the demanding part where, some clients will just be inherently demanding. So you'd have to make a decision on what to do there. You can fire them. You have that option, or you can just deal with it and, ride it out, right? So it is what it is, though. Moving on to affiliate. So affiliate is more passive in terms of you don't have to manage any clients. You just rank the sites. Once the sites are ranked, they pretty much maintain rankings aside from depending on the competition, of course. If it's an easy competition keyword, then it's going to maintain its rank pretty well over time without much work to it. But once you get money coming in, then you can just build more links and do proper SEO to maintain those rankings and get more and more and stack rankings on top of each other. Second, the sites are your own assets. So this is huge with affiliate, is the sites are your own assets. So unlike client, where you're ranking the client site, you're ranking your own site here. So if you choose to sell it or flip sites in the future, you can do that. You can be making $10,000 a month from a site after working on it for a year or 2 years, and then sell that for $200,000 or more, which is your money. That's $200,000 that you've just made if you do have a site that's making $10,000 a month or so. You can sell sites for even more than that. That's just a quick example. And then there is nobody to deal with. So like I mentioned with client, you have to talk with clients. You don't have to do that in affiliate. You're only doing your own thing. And then if you want to outsource work, which you can outsource pretty much all the work in affiliate. If you want to outsource it, then you have, VAs, employees, and you can just talk with them through, Skype or Slack or some sort of messaging app. Lastly, you can increase your income very easily with affiliate, especially when you have a site ranking for terms already. So if you have a site ranking for a term and say you're making $500 a month, if you do some conversion optimization to the page and, you add some call to actions, you change up some link placements, things like that, you could definitely increase that to $600 without too much work and too much knowledge on conversion rate optimization. Just with basic conversion rate optimization, you can do that, and that's another $1,200 a year for you. That's only $100 a month. Obviously, you can think about that, scale that up a little bit, and think if you're making $10,000 a month from a site, you do some conversion rate optimization, and then you're at $11,000 a month, which is only a 10% increase, which is definitely doable and within the realm of possibilities, if not more than that. But let's just say $1,000 a month increase is $12,000 a month a year, or $12,000 a year added to your income, which is that's just great. You can't really do that with client without getting more clients or having to try to upsell your current clients, which is harder than simply making some changes to a page to get more conversions. And then of course you can rank the site for more terms. If you have a site that's ranking for 10 terms and you have 10 pages ranking for those specific main terms, then you just make a new page on that, in that niche that makes sense, and then you work on that and you can rank that and just pile that on, just compound. So that's great. But the cons of affiliate are it's going to be more competitive than client in a lot of cases. Like unless you're trying to rank a New York personal injury attorney, then affiliate is generally going to be more competitive than those few niches in local that are hyper competitive. So like if you're trying to rank a plumber in some like Salt Lake City, Utah, that's going to be a lot easier than if you're trying to rank for like best gaming laptop or Garcinia, Cambodia or something like that. So it's generally going to be the case that affiliate is more competitive than client SEO. And that makes sense also because every affiliate site that's ranking, they do SEO. But that's not the case with client. In local, like I mentioned, if you're trying to rank someone in Salt Lake City, a plumber, not all the sites on page one are going to have SEOs working for them just because it's not as big a deal. with plumbers. Not every plumber has an SEO agency working for them, at least at the moment. But with affiliate, every affiliate that's ranking on the first page is going to be an SEO, or they're going to have an SEO team. So it is more competitive in that sense. And then also, it's going to take at least 6 to 9 months to see results. So because you're not getting that money up front, you have to wait 6 to 9 months before you're seeing a penny. At least 6 to 9 months. Sometimes it can be more, especially if you're a beginner, a total beginner with an SEO. It can realistically take like 12 months or so to see decent money coming in. And by decent, I mean maybe like $1,000 a month or more. The offers may also go away over time. Like if you have a kind of a really niche specific offer, small thing, then that can go away. They do all the time. So there's that to worry about. And then with affiliate programs themselves, they can change their commission structures like Amazon did recently in end of 2016. They changed their structure out like completely, their commissions. So that actually that hurt people's income a decent amount. That's something that you have to kind of live with affiliate. Obviously there are still ways around that. Like you go to the manufacturers and make a custom deal for you, and especially that's more something you do if you have a site ranking and you can actually make them money right now. So once you have the leverage there, then you can do that. So there are ways around that as well, but generally you're at the mercy of affiliate programs. And then my conclusion on this, so what should you do? What should you take away from all this? Well, for beginners, I would recommend client, just because, like I mentioned, you are getting the money up front. You don't have to put any money down to get clients and to rank them. So that's great. That's huge. That's the main selling point for client. And then with intermediate and advanced SEOs, I would recommend affiliate, especially if you have an agency already, because you can do both. The last point is you can do both. You can have affiliate income, you can have a client SEO agency at the same time, and it's diversification. Like more income sources you have, the better. Like why limit yourself to just one? Which is that's what I have right now. I have an agency and I do affiliate, and if I've recently gotten into affiliate last year. Just go for both if you want to, and if you lose a couple clients here and there, not a big deal. You have your affiliate income coming in as well. If you decide to sell your agency in the future or fire all your clients, then you have your affiliate income coming in, so you're not going broke. So that's great. More options the better. Why not? And that's it. That's really it. You choose what you want to do, go for what you want to go for, and have fun while you're doing it. So that's gonna be it, guys. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, so I know what you guys prefer me to make. Join our Facebook group if you're not in there already. It's a great group. Love it. We share a bunch of value in there, and if you have any questions, you can ask it in there. But that's gonna be it for the video, guys. I'll see you in the next one.